Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this time?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
You already know this is Punch Wrong Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón of the YTBC, ladies and gentlemen. Here's gonna be a serious, a serious short show. Not gonna be here too long. You know, a lot of sadness going on in the sport of boxing. A lot of sadness, and we really have to be there for the weak. You know, we really have to be there for the weak, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sometimes we all need to humble ourselves, and sometimes the weak need our help. We just can't keep going at the weak, the sick, because we all know that Jesus has come, for the weak and sick, and this is what we got to do, y'all. There's a lot of weak people out there, a lot of sick individuals out there, and we will be here to help them. Yes, because Punch Run Boxing here to help. It's not here to kick a man when he's down. No. We here to help. And if we need to do the will, and when I'm talking about the will, you know what I'm talking about, the will, then it's our job, the logical ones, to help out those who are not logical. Yeah. Preach, Mr. Moonshine, preach. Preach, Mr. Moonshine, preach. Ladies and gentlemen, the last couple of weeks in the boxing world, there should be a lot of celebrations going on. Yeah. There should be a lot of celebrations going on. We saw an incredible performance by Oscar Valdez and Miguel Burchett. And the aftermath of that, you hear people out there saying that, oh, he must have cheated. He must have ate Canelo meat. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I understand that this past weekend, Canelo Alvarez and his fight with Yeardrum, it's not fan-friendly. We all want to see the best fighting the best, right? We all want to see the fighters challenge one another. Of course, yes. But we also should understand the sport of boxing that not every fighter fights the hard fight each and every time. Fighters are due, especially those who are challenging themselves, and also those who are very accomplishable. Those could take at least one easy fight, especially we know what's coming down the pipe. Pause. Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting 3 times. 3 times. He fought in December, just fought here in February, about to fight in May. 2 champions, and 1 easy bout. 2 unification bouts. He fought Callum Smith, in which a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, but they're the haters, his haters, because this is about his haters. We need to, be there for the haters, because sometimes they're sick, and some of the time, especially the haters that actually have their channel and have their subscribers and followers, they lead those to hell, and us have to save them. We got to save them. We got to be the lifeguard, baby. We got to be Baywatch. We got to be the lifeguard, ladies and gentlemen. It's easy to go at these foolishness people. It's easy to go after them. It's easy. But if you want to fix something, we got to go to the root of it. What you think about that, ladies and gentlemen? We got to go to the root of it if we want some solution. A lot of people always be like, a lot of people's always complaining. And they ain't complaining, man. Always complaining. But what's the solution? Everybody always got an issue. But what's the solution? Well, to come up with the solution, we have to find the root of it. The root of the problema. The root of the issue. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say a couple of names. D-Style in the building. D-Style Boxing, subscribe to the channel. D-Style Boxing, subscribe to his channel. A Space in the building. What's good? Yes. Saving Canelo's haters for themselves. Hotline call 1-800-BETA-MAIL. Thoughts and prayers for Canelo haters. Yes, DJ Saddam in the building. Yes. We gotta pray. Toby in the building. Toby. Yes. Ron in the building. Guido, dímelo, que mi hermano, sí. Prime Fighting Champions in the building. What's good? Wayne Fitness. What's good, my brother? G Funky Boxing. Subscribe to G Funky Boxing. Subscribe to Wayne Fitness. All these gentlemen out here. Dim in the building. What's good? Intervention. Yeah. We need that. Mike from Boston. Subscribe to Mike from Boston. Inmediatamente. Nas. What's good? Life and Logic. What's good? Canelo #1 pound for pound. But let's be easy. Okay, let's be easy because they're close to, they're close to the, they're on the edge. So let's just not all the way say Canelo pound for pound, because as soon as we say Canelo pound for pound #1, we don't know if they're right there. We don't know. So let's just save them right now for a couple of minutes. Let's just save them in the intro. Let's be there for the haters. Let's go to the root of evil. Well, not the root of evil, but let's go to the root of the problema so we could come with a solution so they could be stronger in their lives and not be beta males. You understand what I'm saying? Not be haters. They don't want to be that. Rivera, dímelo, mi hermano. Jesus West. What's good? Killer. Monte. Ed. Carlos Mendoza. What's good? Jay. Rob. Outlaw Boxing Club. Subscribe to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderful. God is good. God is great. And God has put me in a position today to... Ladies and gentlemen, these Canelo haters, they on the edge. HLD in the building. What's good? These Canelo haters are on the edge, ladies and gentlemen. We need to save them. We need to save them. We need to save them. Oh, hold on. My fault to get props. My fault. Hold on. Where you at? My fault. I just saw it. My fault. Texas, let's go. Yeardrum, the definition of unnecessary mandatory. Texas Bulldog Boxing. Good looking out, my brother. Hey, we're going to talk about that, y'all. We're going to talk about that. Boxing Planet Apparel. What's good, my brother? Subscribe to the Instagram. Follow them on Instagram. Good looking out. Hey. Yeah, a lot of whiners, a lot of crybabies. Let's just be raw about it, baby. Let's be raw. The type of raw that bring us all to this world. Raw. Let's be real. Let's be raw. And there's a lot of people that want us to go, but Canelo, look at his resume, and Canelo Alvarez fought this person, and who is this person, and he was smaller, and he was older, and he was gonna be tired, and he's not stronger, he's not older, he's not this, and Canelo Alvarez picking and choosing, and Canelo Alvarez is not this, and Canelo Alvarez is not Mexican, and Canelo Alvarez is Irish, he's too light-skinned, he picks, he's not all that, he eats meat, Canelo, he eats the PED meat, he all of this. Let's go to the root. And I said this once before, but you know what? I gotta say the truth. And the truth sometimes, probably most of the time, because of course, I do believe that 80% of the world, they live through perception. People just don't like reality. Especially in the YTV, they just don't understand reality. Man, first and foremost, shout out to all the boxers out there, all the fighters, y'all my modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. I say things that people know what I'm talking about, but some people just don't have the heart to say it. But I'll take the bullet for it, y'all. I'll take the bullet because I'm all right with it. I will take the bullet. I will take the bullet for it. I said this once before. When your boy Punch Drunk always want to keep it neutral, always want to keep it that we're one race, we're brothers and sisters, sons and daughters of the Most High. People, but no. No, it's race is this and race is that. Let's go with something that we all have heard. Maybe we don't agree, but if you live in America, you have heard this before, and I'm going to say it again like I said last time. There is a stereotype when it comes to Latinos, but let's say predominantly Mexicans. There's a stereotype. You know what's a stereotype? We all heard it before. Let's not be naive. Let's keep it real. Let's not be naive. If you are not the person that want to listen to some real shit, if you a beta male, even though they be trying to save beta males out here, trying to save them. We need more alpha males out there, man. The women need alphas. Our children need alphas. I know that people that run their channel and go after Canelo Alvarez, I know your kids and wife must be looking at you like, damn, really? I think their wife be like, you know what? Canelo is the best. No, he's not. He's a cheater. Let's be real here. Let's be real. The stereotype that we have heard when it comes to Mexicans, right? That Mexicans does the job that nobody wants to do. We heard that before. Let's not be naive here. We live in America. If you live in America, I know that you heard that stereotype before. The Mexicans, Hispanics, Latinos does the job that nobody wants to do. We heard that before. And if you say that you never heard that before, then I guess you never came outside. You living under a rock. I'm going to say it again. A stereotype, I'm not going to say the stereotype, a stereotype is that Mexicans do the job that nobody wants to do. Have y'all heard that before? If you never heard that before, I feel like you're living under a rock. A lot of people hear stereotypes, right? They hear black people like chicken and watermelon, right? We hear those stereotypes, right? Things like that. We hear those stereotypes, right? So Mexicans, they do the job that nobody wants to do. We hear those stereotypes. And like I always say, boxing translates to life itself. So if the community and society says that, if society says stereotype, whether people believe it or not, this is what's good, Bond. If people say that, it translates to boxing. Thus, everybody always begging for Canelo to do all the work. Canelo Alvarez has to do the work that nobody wants to do. If the stereotype is true, as we heard in society, it trickles down to the sport of boxing. Some of y'all may be like, what the F is he talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Canelo Alvarez has to fight Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, Triple G3, has to fight Caleb Plant, David Benavidez, all at the same time. If Canelo Alvarez fights Benavidez, he is ducking Charlo. If he fights Charlo, they would say he's ducking Demetrius Andrade, that he was supposed to be for an undisputed matchup before that shit went down. If he fights Benavidez, he got to fight Plant. If he fights Plant, he got to fight David Benavidez. If he fights everybody, he needs to fight Bivol. And then if he fights Bivol, he needs to fight Better Beef. And if he fights Better Beef, he needs to fight Anthony Joshua. If he fights Anthony Joshua, he has to fight Tyson Fury. If he fights Tyson Fury, he has to fight Deontay Wilder. If he fights Deontay Wilder, he has to fight on Andy Ruiz. If he has to fight he has to fight Jesus, Jesucristo, God, the apostles, Peter, Moses, Abraham, God, the alien ET in Mars or Saturn. There is no contentment when it comes to Canelo Alvarez. No. And this is what happens when you're in the top. When you're the top of your game, when you're the guy, this is boxing. You're always ducking somebody. You're always avoiding somebody because everybody want to call you out and you could just fight one guy at a time. Facts. You want to know the facts. When people always want to be like, yo, but he needs to fight Cholo, he needs to fight Drade, in which I feel like all those are good fights. None of them ain't different from each other. Callum Smith is not more important than Caleb Plant. He's not more, his legacy, Callum Smith legacy is not more than Caleb Plant legacy. Caleb Plant is no more than Callum Smith legacy. Charlo is not more than Caleb Plant legacy. The Andrade is no more than Charlo legacy and things of that nature. They all the same. They in the same level in terms of accomplishments. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. Now, what I will say is, if those forget about Canelo Alvarez and pay attention to their own legacy and their own lane, carve their own lane, especially in the middleweight division in which Canelo Alvarez was, Charlo want that fight. Let me fight Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade fight Charlo. Unify. Go after Triple G, who Triple G is getting this type of pass. Triple G is getting a pass. I hear a lot about Canelo, about Charlo, about Boo Boo, about everybody except for Triple G. Triple G is just flying under the radar. Steve Rose, Derevchenko, in which people felt like he lost, and then his last opponent, he's just flying under the radar. Triple G is just cruising under the radar while everybody get criticized. He got belt. He got responsibility. Now, Triple G was just an old guy without a belt. I'm okay with it. But he got responsibility. I don't hear nobody calling Triple G out. I'm not just going to say nobody. I'm speaking in general. He is getting the pass. Haters eat hot dog. He just fought a champ 2 months ago. It's finishing another 2 months. Keep crying. Facts. Good looking out, Jaguar. Good looking out, Jaguar. We're trying to save people out there because for real. And for those with the narratives, I understand why they're going after Canelo Alvarez. Edward, what's good? Good looking out. Well, I'm good looking out. The club of haters on the Suicide Watch. Well, I'm not gonna cast everybody because to be honest, I don't know all of them. I don't know. So you know what? This just go out to all that we all know. I'm not gonna cast the whole a group or nothing like that. I'll say the name if I have the issue with one of them, but I understand your sentiment. Good looking out, my brother. I appreciate it. LT in the building. What's good? Tony. For those that have spilled this hate of Canelo Alvarez, have spilled this hate towards Teofimo, have spilled this hate, not trying to, they're so frustrated. You know why they're so frustrated? Because their narratives has come to an end. They have nothing to talk about. Nothing to talk about. They hate boxing right now because none of the fighters that they vouch for are fighting. And the fighters that they vouch for vouches for Canelo Alvarez. So they cry like little beta males. Yo, How and those fucking guys are gonna go to Canelo Alvarez fight. You see, we're not gonna fight for them anymore. We're not gonna fight for them anymore. Why is Charlo going out to Canelo Alvarez fight? Whoa. Why is Boo going out to Canelo Alvarez? Why is Terrence Crawford going out to Canelo Alvarez fight? Why is Errol Spence saying? Why is Errol Spence saying that he's pound for pound? I mean, come on, Earl. We're fighting for you, Earl. Well, you're fucking up our narrative, Earl. Stop, Earl. Stop saying this.
Pound for pound, who is the best fighter in the world right now?
Canelo.
Stop saying that, Earl. Don't say that. Can't you see we trying to push a narrative that this man ain't shit, and you gonna go out there and say that he's pound for pound? He's not pound for pound. He's not pound for pound, man. He's not pound for pound. Give me the knife, goddammit. Give me the knife. Give me the knife. I wanna kill myself, man. Earl, why are you wearing the Mexican colors when you're gonna fight Mikey Garcia? Come on, he's Mexican already. Show us love. Come on. Hey, Javante Tank Davis, why are you wearing the Mexican colors? Why? Why you just can't wear the red, white, and blue? No, or the black, red, and green? Come on, man. Show us some love, man. Why? I mean, we got fans here too. We keep on fighting for you. See, for the people out there that have their channels out there and that's going after the narrative, right? You don't even have to go to their narrative. It's so easy right now that the fighters that they vouch for will debunk their narrative. See, it doesn't matter, and I said this once before, it does not matter really what we feel. To be honest, boxers don't give a shit what we feel. Think about it. They don't give a damn. They don't care. In the YTBC, I'm going to tell you like this. We do not make fights. We don't push for them. They do not make fights because of the YTBC. Have a fight been made because of us? No. We're just fans that want to hold on to bragging rights. I said this once before. That's all we are. A bunch of fans that wants to hold on for bragging rights. That's all. Some of us love the sport of boxing and created a channel, want to be independent media because we love the sport of boxing. I love this damn sport of boxing. Love my modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. There's other people that has capitalized or being an opportunist. We don't know who they are. Life and logic. Not easy being a top dog. Yes, sir. Good looking out. I appreciate that, Life and Logic. Appreciate that. So for those who come to this channel or listening to this, or listening to your boy Punch Drunk, aka Mr. Moonshine, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, mi gente, if you're listening right now, and you're those that subscribe to those other channels that spin these narratives, just know that they got you. They don't give a damn about the sport of boxing. They capitalize. That's it. They have funds. You know, they spend their funds until paying their rental, car note, and things of that nature. That's it, because they know how to, they know the business model of divide and conquer. They know the business model in capitalizing off emotions. Remember, yo, you bring that business model in society and bring it to the YTBC. It might work for you. Rap star boxing knowledge. It might work for you. They found out it works. I'm hearing people saying that that's it. They're not going to pay no more for boxing. They're not going to pay more. They're not going to watch. They're not going to do this. All right, so if you're a boxing channel and you're not going to watch, you're not subscribed to The Zone, you're not subscribed to ESPN Plus, you're not a boxing fan then. I don't understand this. How are you going to have a boxing channel but say that you're not going to watch boxing? So change your whole model. Change your whole channel. The reason why you're saying that is because the fighters that you have vouched for and have spin all these narratives for are not on the schedule. They're not fighting. They're making you look like a fool while you're trying to make them look great. And you're mad, so you take your madness out on the people that actually doing something in the sport of boxing. The people that actually challenging themselves, like a Teofimo Lopez. But you want to hate on Teofimo Lopez for feeding Nakatani, Richard Comey, and Vasily Lomachenko, and also standing up for himself, going to purse bid, and getting almost quadruple of what he was going to get. But with Teofimo Lopez, they want to say, well, he's not gonna get $4 million. Look, this percentage is gonna go here, and this percentage is gonna go there. So he's not gonna get $4 million. He gotta get less than fucking Gervonta Tank Davis or Devin Haney. He gotta get less. Look, he's gonna give his manager McWaters this percentage, and he's gonna give his trainer this percentage, and he's gonna pay for a sparring partner. So I know he cannot get $4 million. God damn it! They don't do that to Earl Spence. They don't do that to Deontay Wilder. They don't do that to Gervonta Tank Davis. They don't nitpick what percentage go to who. I never heard, Gervonta Tank Davis give 20% to Floyd Mayweather. You never heard that type of dialogue in a boxing content creator channel. No, but when it comes to Teofimo Lopez, because they hate him so much and they're so jealous and they envy that he getting paid and he's breaking the system, that he's empowering himself, that for the people that's coming up, he's gonna help these boxers to look at themselves and dictate their own value. This is what Teofimo Lopez is doing. But no, you want to nitpick him. You want to say, well, I know that, and I think that he pays hotel fees and take taxes off, and he bought a potato chip. He buys Gatorade every other weekend, and that costs something. So this is how much he spend money on. You don't do that to nobody else. You want to do it to Teofimo Lopez because you're jealous. You're jealous. And this is why people feel from the outside that, damn it, Canelo Alvarez, Teofimo Lopez, Oscar Valdez, all this hate. Y'all not even breaking down one of the most anticipating fights, Chocolatito and Estrada too. So people are looking at this, or are you racist towards Latinos? And then when Latinos is looking at it from the outside, they feel the same way. And then when the Latinos speak out, y'all also, we're not racist. I mean, we speak about David Benavidez, so we can't be racist. That's almost like saying, like, yo, my man, I like a white person, but I got black friends. I can't be racist. I got black friends. You still would call them racist. You hate. And I wanted to make this about this race shit because boxing is beautiful. Boxing is beautiful. Boxing is a world sport. Everybody get their just due. Everybody get their just due. Look at all the champions. Naoya Inoue, Japan. Ioka. Tyson Fury. Anthony Joshua. Canelo. Caleb Plant. Jamel Charlo. Earl Spence. Terrence Crawford. Josh Taylor. Chocolatito. Bivol, better be. Everybody get their just due. Every race get their just due. Women boxing. Our beautiful queens. Clarissa Shields about to go back-to-back pound undisputed. Amanda Serrano gonna be fighting March 25th. 7th Division World Champion, the Manny Pacquiao boxing. Katie Taylor, Cecilia Breakers, Jessica McCaskill. Rematch for undisputed welterweight. And you sit there and complain what's going on in the sport of boxing. You sit there and complain about, ain't nothing in the sport of boxing. Stop being so goddamn tunnel vision and respect the game, because there's a lot of beautiful things that's going on in the sport of boxing. There's a lot of great things going on in the sport of boxing. But the thing is, you want to devalue the sport of boxing. You want to tell everybody, I'm not subscribed to the zone. This is what I mean, the contradiction. I see the same channels pumping Devin Haney, yet the same channel says they're not subscribed to the zone. So you're bullshitting. You're not going for Devin Haney because you're not even subscribed to the zone. You're not supporting Devin Haney by not being subscribed to the zone. So how the fuck the same people be like, I stream the fights? You're not supporting your fighter. You're not supporting. You just want to be an opportunist. You just want to create a hate. You just want to create a hate with black and a brown. That's what you want to do with Devin Haney and Teofimo Lopez. Y'all want to create a hate. That's what it is. You can't respect Devin Haney if you don't respect the zone or you don't like the zone. What the fuck is that? That's like saying, yo, I like Gervonta Tank Davis. I like it, but I ain't gonna pay the pay-per-view. I'm gonna stream that shit. You don't support people like that. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it honest. Sometimes, if people want to think about it, cultural things, like your race, your culture is the one that's winning, or your race, the race that you identify with is winning. When the Floyd Mayweather's on top, hey, his culture is winning, and they got their guy on top, right? Huh? If Anthony Joshua's winning, they got their guy on top, the UK and things of that nature. If Manny Pacquiao winning, the Philippines, the Asian people out there, and they on top, right? Canelo Alvarez. He's there. He's the cash cow. You mad? Forget about what we say. What the hell his contemporaries think of him? What does his contemporaries think of him? Talk all that shit about Canelo Alvarez. What does his contemporaries think of him? Yeah, they think of him as pound for pound number one, and you sitting there never laced them up, not a professional yourself, get your ass whooped, and you gonna try to dictate what Canelo is. The guy that does what he does. There's only a selective few that understand what goes in that ring. Only a selective few that understand how lonely that world of boxing is. Those people go to Canelo's fights. His contemporaries puts him as number one. Fuck what you heard and fuck what you think. Complain all you want, beta males. We could talk all day for dumbass bragging rights. And we'll dog each other out. We talk shit. Sometimes we take it personal. Yo, meet me here, meet me there. You ain't there. What you gonna do over boxing that don't give a damn about you? Because the guys that you vouch for love Canelo Alvarez. And this is why you mad. And this is why there's other channels that's mad. Yo, these guys, I'm not gonna watch no more. So get the fuck out of here. Then don't talk about boxing. Shut your channel down. You won't shut your channel down because you don't give a damn about boxing. You know that you got a pipeline to your pockets, and that's it. So all you want to do is just spin the narrative, make it some type of racial shit, and you know that people's going to capitalize that have that type of emotions. You keep them on your channel. They're going to give you some super chats. You to feel good. Make them feel like you're the fucking victim in boxing. I know the fucking game. We know the fucking game. People ain't dumb. But there's a lot of people that's gullible as well. Making videos saying black fighters are ducked because they're genetically superior. I was shocked as fuck. He's toxic. Yeah, people like that is toxic. But you know what? People like that is toxic. But in America, like I keep saying, there is a culture that feels that they have the green light to say things like that. And every other culture needs to stay quiet. But every other culture knows what's going on. Canelo is not shit. Canelo this. Canelo is a cheater. Canelo is not on my pound for pound list. But yeah, you won your favorite fighter and you dogged Canelo Alvarez for him to face your favorite fighter. If he ain't shit, why the fuck you want Canelo Alvarez to fight your fighter? If he's a cheater, why you want a cheater to fight your favorite fighter? Why? You should be protesting. You should be out there in Miami protesting and saying, kick Canelo Alvarez out the boxing world. That's almost the same shit when it comes to Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. God damn it, if he got a dent in his head, and he cheated, and he's a knownly cheater, but you want him to fight the trilogy. Oh, you really care about Wilder, huh? I thought you cared about Wilder. Why would you want Deontay Wilder in the ring with Tyson Fury for? Why would you want that? Do you really care about Deontay Wilder? Do you want to be? Do you want him to die? Huh? Do you? Because if I feel like Tyson Fury is a cheater and been cheating since 2015, 2014, and he cheats and he used steroids and he used egg weights and everything else, why would I want to see my man, Deontay Wilder, my boy, my favorite fighter in there with Tyson Fury? Why? Why? Why you want me to be in the ring with him? Why you want me to be a dancing partner? That's like if your bitch is your chick, your wifey, your baby mama cheated on you, and I'm like, yo, my man, go back with your wife. Go back to her, and you be like, yo, my man, but she cheating on me, yo. She been cheating on me for 5 years with this other dude from across the street and shit like that. But go back with her, man. Matter of fact, marry her, man. Come on, give her a chance, yo. Give her a chance. No, but yo, she cheated on me. She stabbed me. She, you know what I'm saying? She did every shit to me. She took my money. She took me to court. So what? Stay with her. I mean, be with her. Come on. Come on. That's the way I see it. That's the way I see it. You want Deontay Wilder to step inside the ring knowing that this guy is a cheater. A cheater for like half a decade, but you want Wilder to step inside a ring with a cheater. Alright, when your chick cheat on you and shit like that, I'll be the first one to be like, yo, my man, get back with her. But yo, I just caught her sucking little pee-pee right when I came from work, and I just went to the bed, to the fucking bedroom about to take a nap, and I saw her sucking on my brother's pee-pee. Don't worry, man. Don't care. Stay with her. Stay with her. Yo, but she pregnant, yo. Yo, she's having sex with this other dude, my own brother. She pregnant. Don't worry. Forget about it. Get over it. Come on. Give her another chance. Give her another chance. I know she cheated 1, 2, 3. How about making a trilogy? How about making it together? How about... Does that sound logical to you? Does it sound logical to you guys? Am I speaking it? Do I make sense or no? Please tell me. Let your boy Punch run. Come on. Please let me know if I'm lying. Please. Please. Please talk to me. Talk to me. I mean, I know your boy Punch Run be on the moonshine, but damn. Even when I'm on the moonshine, damn it. I'll make some sense. I don't want to watch. Canelo Alvarez is gonna be fighting 3 times, y'all. In between those fights, is Charlo fighting? Is Boo Boo fighting? Is Triple G gonna fight? So this cash cow, Canelo Alvarez, is still putting in that work. Like a prospect, bro. Like a prospect. He's about to fight 4 times this year. Because in September, we all know he's going to be fighting. Because he's the hardest worker, right? He does the job that nobody else wants to do. He's the one that capitalized off winning titles. He's the one that capitalized off unification bouts. Huh? Why Caleb Plant didn't fight Billy Joe Saunders? Why that fight wasn't made? Why Charlo and Demise Andre? Why that fight has not been made? Why Earl Spence and Bud Crawford? Why that fight hasn't been made? But yeah, this guy is still racking up numbers. He's a walking Hall of Famer. Canelo Alvarez is a walking Hall of Famer. Those are the facts. At the age of 30, and this man is younger than all of these guys that I just mentioned, except for Caleb Plant. He's younger. He's putting in that work. And all you could do there is sit and bitch and moan and complain that boxing is no bueno. And I'm going to stop watching boxing. Fuck them. Fuck the zone. Fuck the zone. You complain about Canelo Alvarez, but yet you do not subscribe to the zone. That means you don't care about Boo Boo Andre either. But yo, he dug Boo Boo Andrade. But how you not supporting? You're not even subscribed to the zone. So you do support, or you just saying it to say it? All these motherfuckers, they acting like these motherfuckers got to be charity cases. Excuse my language. They got to be charity cases. Right now, they all charity cases to Canelo Alvarez. That's the way I put it. That's the way people want to put it. They all charity cases right now. Pick me. Pick me. Me. How about me? Me. No, not you. Not you. Me. Me. But Canelo, I have a bell. One bell. So many legacy fights that could happen. Boxing right now it's great right now, y'all. Great momentum, bro. Boxing right now has great momentum. Boxing right now has great momentum. But if you only seen tunnel vision and you only educated about 6 fighters, I understand why you're so frustrated. I understand why you're so frustrated. Because you only want to know what Spencer's going to do, what Charlo's going to do, what Jamal Charlo going to do, what Deontay Wilder going to do. Who else? Gary Russell's going to go. They all not fighting. Canelo haters are acting like Canelo isn't younger than their favorite fighter. He ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Get used to it. Facts. Facts, 6. Facts. Good looking out, my brother. I appreciate that. Facts. So in the meantime, and I'm talking about these channels that hate on Canelo Alvarez. In the meantime, since none of their fighters are scheduled to fight, all they could do is be mad, be bitter, be frustrated, and talk shit about the guys that's actually putting in the work. That's why they're mad. That's why they're frustrated. Canelo Alvarez needs to fight a slick fighter. What was Danny Jacobs? Whoa, Danny Jacobs was this. What about Billy Joe Saunders? He's about to fight a man. Whoa, what happened? Billy Joe Saunders is too light skin. I get it. 2 light skinned brothers in the ring. You don't like it. I get it. The race card. But probably Billy Joe Saunders in 168 is the slickest fighter of them all. Right or wrong? Is Billy Joe Saunders in 168 the slickest fighter at 168? Is Billy Joe Saunders the slickest fighter at 168? They want to see Canelo Alvarez with the slickest fighter, right? Is Billy Joe Saunders the slickest fighter at 168? Could he unified? Yes, right? What about Jamal? If Jamal wants Canelo Alvarez, it's just like I said about the Devin Haney situation and his belt that people feel is watered down, right? So this is what Charlo needs to do, right? If you want Jamal Charlo, how about this? Jamal Charlo is a WBC champion in the middleweight division. How about they petition? You petition to become a WBC mandatory. That's the power of being a champion. You want Canelo Alvarez? You want Jamal Charlo to fight Canelo Alvarez? Petition as a middleweight champion, WBC, petition to be a mandatory at 168. Simple. And after he done with Billy Joe Saunders and he goes after Caitlin Plant, then you in the spot February 22 to get Canelo Alvarez. And so people need to stop getting carried away with call-outs. But he called them out, bro. This fighter called them out. I've been saying you can't blame Canelo for not fighting Benavidez because he had already said he won't fight Mexicans. I don't see it as a duck. Good looking out, Bunny. Good looking out, Bunny. Badass. Good looking out. They can't stand the Mexicans. Viva Mexico. Viva Canelo. El mero mero. Yeah, they can't stand. I don't think they can stand it. That's what I was saying earlier, Matt. That they feel like Canelo Alvarez needs to do all the work. Canelo Alvarez needs to Canelo Alvarez needs to be the wetback, right? That's what they really want to say. That's how they really feel. That Canelo Alvarez needs to be out there and putting all the work. That Canelo Alvarez needs to fight Charlo. Then after that, Demetrius Andre. Then after that, Triple G and the trilogy. Then Caitlin Plant. Then all of them. They got to put all the work. Everybody capitalize off money. Don't give a damn about their own legacy. Move on. Canelo Alvarez has to do everything. Everything. Yeah, he's one of the youngest ones. And also, he's already a Hall of Famer. Canelo Alvarez can retire right now and say, fuck it. That's it. I've done enough for me. And then what happens after? Who are you going to go after? Oh shit! Let me go after the lighter guy. Let's Caitlin Plant. I know he got a black wife and shit like that, but fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We go after Caitlin Plant, right? Same thing with how people feel about Devin Haney. Unfortunately, the WBC have done a lot of shenanigans in the sport of boxing. And also with the Charlo as well. He's been in precision. But also, that doesn't mean because you in precision and you know you want to fight and you can't get that fight, that belt federation is not giving you a fight, then get the fuck out the marriage, bro. Get out of the fucking WBC. There's people out there that never want to hold them accountable for staying there with Mauricio Suicidal. But you said next fight, right? You said next fight, I'm going to get Canelo Alvarez. All right. So, okay, I'll fight this person. All right. Then you fight that person. Mauricio Suicidal said, don't worry. The next fight, Canelo Alvarez is going to fight him. And then you maybe going to be the chance. Okay. Like there's not like three other major belt federation your ass could go to. Yo, but Canelo, he was in position to fight. But the WBC is saying, no, sorry. Canelo Alvarez is going to do this. You're going to do that. And you're going to do this. And you're going to do that. And at this point, with Ward versus Canelo talk, I got Canelo beating Ward. Ward took too much time off, and Canelo right now looking like, that would have been a good match. And I would have had Ward on that fight. A seasoned Ward, I would have had Ward. Ward is my guy. I would have had Ward. But now, yeah, Canelo. And I think it'll still be a good fight. I still think it'll be a good fight. Johnny Boxing, respect to all Mexican brothers and sisters in the chat. I can't stand Canelo, but punch my bro, and I will always have respect to his opinion. God bless you all. Thank you, my brother Johnny Boy. Everybody subscribe to Johnny Boy's Palace. Johnny Boxing's Empire. Johnny's Boxing Empire. You be changing the name by Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the building. What's good? L Dog in the building. What's good? JB Cinema. Yo, Canelo ducking fangs. Said Canelo ducking Thanos. That's exactly right. When you a top dog, you always avoiding somebody. That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant, bro. Yo, he's fighting Yearjum. What the fuck everybody else is doing? While he's fighting Yearjum, what are you doing? Do anybody even question that? Okay, Canelo Alvarez is fighting Yearjum. Everybody tight. Can somebody else do something while the Yearjum fight? What about somebody pick the same day that Canelo Alvarez is fighting Yearjum, fight on that day, and give us something for the fans to actually watch? How about that? But you bitching about Canelo Alvarez. He's getting his money. Yo, where's all these fighters? You know what all those fighters is at? In Canelo Alvarez show. You know why you don't see them fighting? Because they in Canelo Alvarez watching Canelo Alvarez. We all know that Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting May 8th. What about the other guys? When they going to be fighting? Can you let me know? Huh? This is what I mean about there's certain boxers that set the bar. Whether they challenge themselves, whether they have the quality opponent, or their activity. Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow. He's about to fight 3 times in the span of 5 months. 5 months, 3 times. Going to capitalize, have the opportunity to unify the titles. And at 168, to unify another belt. In 5 months. And these motherfuckers out here complaining about the guy that's actually putting in that work. He's putting in that work. Fuck you if you don't care about the eardrum fight. It was supposed to be a fight to climb around. It was a fight that, hey, the dude is taking a busy fight. The mandatory, the WBC made shenanigans like we all know. Let's take our energy and go at the WBC and Mauricio Sudamon, a.k.a. Huggy Bear, a.k.a. the pimp. How about that? Instead of going for Canelo that actually got us putting his life on the line, how about the Belt Federation? How about the crooked ranking system? Oh, yeah, everybody's mad about the belt. Everybody's mad about the franchise world title. Everybody don't like the super WBA world title. But also the ranking system is all fucked up. Excuse my language. The ranking system. The ranking system is all messed up as well. It's not only the belts. There's so much people we could take our energy to. Why the energy and why we keep our aim at the fighter? The fighters are the last one to get paid. Facts. They're the last one to get them paid. My fault. High, low, dímelo. Coño, my fault, high, low. You know I get in my low rants. If it's Mr. Moonshine, it's all good. Good looking out, my brother. High, low, high, low, high, low. Bunny Badass. Oh, yeah, stupid question, bro. It's punch or it's punch? Punch with the SH. Punch. Punch. I don't want to do punch. Somebody else got punch. So I say punch. Who else? My fault. Who I got? William Boxing in the building. Benavidez looking for Charlo for September. Hey. Good. Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens. Good looking out, my brother. Everybody salute to Boxing Conversation. Subscribe to his channel. Subscribe to Boxing Conversation with Reggie Owens. Good brother right there. Jaguar, why those bozo channels don't got nothing to say about Charles Ho calling out Benavidez and ducking him in the week? I think there's people that called it out. Good looking out, my brother. I think there's people that called it out. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's 168, 160. If these are the call-outs. These are the real call-outs. Because I think that we also get carried away with this school, high school, middle school call-outs. Like, yo, my man, I want to fight you. Meet me at 3:00. Like, type of shit. Boxing don't work like that. Everybody calls out everybody. Virgil Ortiz called out people. Boots Ennis is just calling everybody out in the welterweight division. People in the lightweight is calling out everybody. Everybody is always calling out everybody. The real call-outs in boxing is when a representative sends a contract or a term sheet to the other representative. That's an official call-out. An official duck and an official person that avoids the fight is when they decline on the contract or decline on the term sheet or decline to negotiate. Okay, the guy says, boom, yo, I want to fight you. My fighter, here. These are the terms. Yo, you want to fight this dude? I don't want to fight him. All right, we deny. Duck, avoid. That's boxing. That is the real duck. That is the real avoid. We need to stop playing around and trying to devalue fighters for these dumb shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Why those bozos channels don't put? Oh yeah, I read that. Good looking. I read that. You feel me? Stop being subjective. Stop everybody. Stop being It feels like it's so easy for people to be fooled out here. And this is why there's channels out there that capitalize off people's emotions. That capitalize off your emotions. They make up anything and you believe it. Yo, he's ducking this person. No. Ask the real question. Does this person send the term sheet? Yo, Teofimo Lopez is ducking Devin Haney. Did Devin Haney's and DHP people send paperwork to the McWaters and the Top Rank? Yes or no? No? All right, they really want to fight. The team from Lopez and the Devin Haney, no, they didn't want to fight. The Ryan Garcia and the Devin Haney, or vice versa, no, they didn't want to fight. Earl Spence sent the paperwork to Earl to Bud Crawford's people. What is 60-40? A bunch of videos for a bunch of months. 60-40, 70-30, 50-50, 70-30, 60-40. No, he should take it. No, he should not. No, he should take it. He should not. Ask the right questions. Bob Arum, did you ever send Al Heyman a term sheet or a contract for the Earl Spence fight? Can somebody ask a simple question? I mean, we can't ask Al Heyman. You already know Al Heyman is Casper the Friendly Ghost. He speaks to nobody. Then we ask the fighters. Earl Spence, has Bud Crawford and his representative have sent you, Strap Season, Man Down Promotions, a contract? No. So what the hell are we arguing here for? Why are we subjected to make content about it, about 60-40? If you look at my content, I'm not talking about no goddamn 60-40. I ain't talking about that shit. We don't know either. We don't even know what's a 60-40. We don't even know what's in the term. We don't even know what the back end of the deal. We don't know shit. And we're talking like we know shit. This is why these boxers are laughing every time they turn into YouTube. And we talk about money. They be like, what the fuck are these guys talking about? Do you know that I made like 4 times more than this shit? What are they talking about? What the fuck are these people talking about? And we look dumb. And I'm not going to say no name. I seen that, and I said this before. A guy, a fighter, I'm not going to say no names. Of course, I'm going to keep it, made my promise. I don't, spill out their info. But a fighter was supposed to be making $500,000, right? It was reported that he was making $500,000. The man showed me the check. He got quadruple more than what was reported. That's when I knew, you know what? These dudes are making money. These dudes are making money under the table. Now, there's some situations where they're not. There's some situation where, we got to remember there's some contracts out there that these fighters fight in the beginning. And there's a lot of fighters out there that give them advance money while they're coming up, and advance money and money to buy cars and houses and cribs. Then the time when they get their big deal, that big contract, they get like 20% of it because they signed a contract a while ago and this guy was giving them allowance and giving them the advance money, Every contract is different. There is a standard, like a sort of say rookie contract, but every situation is different. A lot of fighters take advance money. A lot of fighters can't pay their taxes. A lot of fighters went from making no pesos to fucking $100,000. If you can't even handle $10,000, there's people out there that can't handle $10,000. There's people out there that can't handle their stimulus check. You get a stimulus check and you be like, shit, I was supposed to pay for the rent. For shit, I want to buy some new clothes or new sneakers. Shit. There's people out there that can't handle a stimulus check. Can you imagine the people that try to handle $100,000 or $1 million? You can't even count. Let's be real. There's a lot of people out there that's financially illiterate. Most of these boxers are financial illiterate. Not that they dumb, is that they're looking at numbers that they never could count. It's a type of money you can't count. Type of percentage that you can't just do the math work. And look, I can say a lot of people's like that. There's no disrespect on nobody. There's a lot. This is for real. There is a lot of financial illiteracy. There is a lot. I think as much as people talk about in the community about reading and writing and stuff like that, I think that our community also lacks financial literacy. How to handle money. There's people that can't handle a single bill. Imagine hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm just saying, there's a lot more that has to go to the sport of boxing. And y'all already know that boxing is a gangster's playground too. It's a gangster's playground. We know that. That's boxing. And this is why when we do hear a story, or we do hear some allegations, even though we all want to say like, yo, nah, man, this dude is lying. Nah, we gotta have an ear. We gotta have an ear. Or we doing it, or we just doing the due diligence on ourselves. We're not doing our due diligence. I mean, we're not being fair to ourselves. Because we know that this is a corrupted sport as well. It's a dirty and a beautiful sport as well, man. This sport is like that. But a good looking girl, but she can't be wifey. Diablo, esa tipa se ve buena y mamá huevo de pinga, pero coño, es mala, esa tipa es mala. You feel me? Damn that chick look good. Oh man, she could suck a mean one, but damn, I can't have her as wifey, bro. She bad. That's boxing, bro. That's boxing. Boxing is beautiful, but dirty at the same time. Boxing is beautiful and dirty at the same time. There's a lot of dirty motherfuckers out there. You know, you've been with a chick and stuff like that. When she looking good, she looking good, you met her out the club and stuff like that, and then you about to, you know what I'm saying, get the telly, and then, you know what I'm saying, you about to get it in, and you like, oh, damn, woo. But you keep on going. She look bad, but goddamn, oh Lord, shit. But you keep on going. Ooh. You know, that heat wave hits you. Yeah, I've been in that situation before. Stop playing. Let's go. She look bad, but damn, baby. But you like, damn, I'm in here already. Fuck it. Let me finish. Ugh. You try to cover it with your shirt, like, oh, damn, I don't want to. But then she got her ass. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, it's a Christian show. That's boxing, bro. That's boxing. Dirty, beautiful, but a dirty ass sport. You cover your face with the shirt. Like you try to cover the whole thing, like on some, whoa. You know what I'm saying? That shit hit like heat wave. You be like, woo, yo. But you still there. And your dirty ass still come. You know it smells shit. Your dirty ass still come. You both dirty motherfuckers. Shit. You both dirty. You got old white shit on. Yeah. Hey, we're talking about boxing here, Dan. We're talking about boxing. We're talking about boxing. Many have killed for beautiful. Yeah, that too, life logic. That too. I mean, and there's gonna be women out there that are gonna be like, but what the fuck? Maybe y'all fucking balls stinks and shit like that. What the fuck you think you're fucking perfect and shit like that? Huh? Your balls is fucking sweating and shit like that. That shit be sweating like fucking, smells like fucking piss and vinegar, motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, let me go with some high blood pressure. Shut the fuck up. What is that, adobo? But take them salty nuts. I do like my shit with adobo. Oh shit. Where the fuck am I went with this? But all I'm saying is, look, yo, we don't have to be a fan of everybody. We don't have to be a fan of everybody. That's the beauty of the sport. Every kind. Different weight divisions, so many different styles. Cuban styles, Russian styles, Ukraine styles, UK style, American style, slick, on the pocket. Some people got it all. Some people just got one-dimensional. Some people just very, very defensive. Some people don't got the power but know how to win fights. You know, highly IQ. That's the beauty of this damn sport. We don't gotta be a fan of every damn style. But at least one thing that we should all have in common if we are hardcore boxing fan. One thing that we should have in common, right? Is that we should respect these modern day warriors and modern day gladiators for putting themselves on the line for pure entertainment. And if you're not entertained, respect them enough that they put in their life on the line. Just respect them enough. You don't have to be a fan. And the more that you go out there and try to, diminish the guy that his whole contemporaries feel like he's the guy, you're doing a disservice. You're bringing our sports down. Yo, put it this way. Even when Lance Armstrong, is it Lance Armstrong, the cyclist, even when he cheated, I said, man, cycling is going down. They should have protected that man. I mean, the whole bunch of them got caught cheating as well. I was like, damn, at least they should have protected that man because it protect their sport. We are a sport where everybody around feels that boxing is dying. Guess who keeps boxing alive? Not mass media. Mass media don't keep boxing alive. They don't talk about boxing. Max Kellerman got one show, one day for boxing. Fox don't talk about boxing. Nobody talks about boxing. You know what keeps it alive? Us in this type of platform. We keep it alive. Everybody want to blame everything on casuals. No, don't blame it on casuals because casuals don't know shit. Casuals learn from us. Casuals just comes once in a blue moon. So we can't blame that casuals are the one that's actually effing up boxing. You know who's effing up boxing? We are the one that's effing up boxing. The so-called hardcore boxing fans that wants to diminish Canelo, that want us to diminish Anthony Joshua, that want to diminish Tyson Fury, that want to diminish Teofimo Lopez, that want to diminish everything that's going on great in the sport of boxing. Talking about shit about boxing, but yet you can't even talk about Chocolatito and Estrada too. Talking about the ministers of the sport of boxing, but you can't even talk about Ioka and Tanaka. Talking about the ministers of the sport of boxing, but you can't even talk about women boxing. So much beautiful thing that's going on in the sport of boxing. So much journey, so many fighters that we can pay attention to. Shout out to Keyshawn Davis. Beautiful debut. Shout out to Gabe Flores. Stepped up. Knocking out Velez. Made a statement. There's young fighters doing their thing. This month we were going to be seeing Virgil Ortiz versus Maurice Hooker. Great fight. Hey, we even saw Adrian Broner back in the ring. And of course, a lot of people wasn't happy in how he performed, really. But at least that guy is out of trouble, kept himself out of trouble. At least that guy lost some weight. At least that guy was in the ring. At least that guy was doing something. Is a professional. At least he was doing something good. And still, he put himself, put his life on the line for pure entertainment as well. Regardless how you may feel about him. Regardless if you may feel like he's washed up. Or he still got it. Or he still has a chance of getting it. There's a lot of veterans right now that's on the shelf as well. I want to see Luis Collazo fight too. I want to see Ghost Guerrero fight. I want to see Peter Quillen fight. I'm not even. We still need those type of veterans, just like we need those type of veterans in other respective sports on the bench, because those veterans actually open the doors for the new fighters. Those veterans are the one that give the chance to the Virgil, to the Boots Ennis of the world. Boots Ennis may be fighting Sergey Lipinets as well. Brandon Lee's going to be fighting as well. Yo, there's a lot of great things going on in the sport of boxing. A lot of great things that are going on in the sport of boxing. We just can't be tunnel vision. There's so many great things going on. And if we can't get Earl Spence and Bud Crawford, okay, Let's move on. So much shit that's going on, especially in this month. I'm not going to watch boxing anymore. I'm not going to pay anymore. I'm not going to, then you know what you do? Shut your channel down and get the fuck on. That's it. Or if you, that person that says you don't want to pay for it and you trying to diminish the sport down and you have a successful channel, how about you let somebody step in your channel and you leave as a host, but keep your channel rolling and keep feeding the subscribers and just keep loving the sport and keep paying attention to the sport. That's fair, right? Put it this way: if I got followers and the subscribers that I got, and I said to myself, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do this. I'm just not gonna shut it down. I would tell anybody, you want to run this channel, you could change the name, but keep the boxing people still, we got power when the hardcore boxing community really have a great understanding and really on the same page. We don't got to think alike. We don't got to say the same shit. But we got to be the ones that actually sound like we know what the fuck we're talking about. Not having a pound for pound list that says that Tank Davis is number 2 or 3. Pancho, take it away. I need a glass of water.
Anyway, when it's sun, it's stormy. When it's night, it's slow. Setting it means me. Had a mighty bone. What do you mean? We're screaming when I'm low. When it's started showing. When it's 90 feet.
Pancho, cántalo, Pancho. Cántalo, Pancho. Coño. Pancho very, very good, my friend. Very, very good. He very, very good singer. Very, very good singer. Let's preserve the little morality and principle this sport have left. Can we do that? Can we do that? Stop the contradiction. Stop the contradiction. What is it to you? Why do you want to diminish the sport that's actually giving you? Why you want to diminish the sport that's actually giving you a life, a job, a hobby? Now you don't gotta be a fan of Canelo Alvarez, but you damn well sure gotta respect him. Facts. Because if you don't, you're looking like you don't know shit about boxing. A lot of people was mad that Paulie Malignaggi said that the Eastern European fighters are the one that's taking over. Some people felt he was saying right. Some people felt he was off base. There is coaches and there's coaches that actually takes over, that got their reign. And right now, you seeing what you're seeing right now. Probably Latinos is Latinos. También. Latinos is right now, and these several months are hot. They're the one that's making the news. They're the ones that are making the big splash. Am I saying Canelo Alvarez versus Yearjum is a big splash? No. But at least he's giving us another date that he's going to be back 2 months from now, and May 8th, we're going to be fighting. So I don't care about the Yearjum fight. And for those that be like, yo, look, Canelo Alvarez, people say he was looking for a friend. That happened in the sport of boxing. Break bread. You think I criticize, do you think I criticize Deontay Wilder for fighting Luis Ortiz because Deontay Wilder was being honorable and giving him another fight so Luis Ortiz could get the type of money to take care of his daughter? That's honorable. I know why he was doing it. That's honorable. The same way with Mike Tyson when he fought that dude The one that he took his mouthpiece off. He said, "Man, I was just giving I was giving a payday for my friend." That's honorable. You may hate it, but for me, I look at it that's being honorable. Hey, sometimes, you know what? I probably could hook up my friend with a job, and I know that he's like, yo, I know he's a knucklehead, but damn, he needs this shit. And you gamble, right? You gamble with it. You hope that he don't fuck up my shit, bro. Hope he don't fuck up, but you know what I'm saying? He needs it, man. He got a baby on the way or whatever, blah, blah. And you help another brother out. That's boxing as well. Joe Frazier was hooking up Muhammad Ali. He gave him money, gave him a loan or something like that, right? Joe Frazier, right? Yeah, they fought. They were looking out. That's what boxing does, man. It's a fraternity. Yearjum was Benavidez mandatory. Canelo inherited him. Yeah, we know that. So we didn't got to discuss that. Feel me? We know that. I'm not mad about that fight. You know why I'm not mad about that fight? Because I'm not pressuring Canelo Alvarez. I'm not insanely pressure Canelo Alvarez because I already know Canelo Alvarez is putting in that work. I know Canelo Alvarez is proven. What's up, D. Hodges? I know Canelo Alvarez is proven. Now, the last video I dropped, I was talking about also the Dev Haney and the chance. I want to see Loma versus Haney. I would like to see that fight. I believe that all the fights for Dev are step-up fights. Linares is a step-up fight. Fortunas is a step-up fight. Comey is a step-up fight. Nakatani is a step-up fight. Of course, the fight with Teofimo Lopez is a good fight, but he's fighting Kambosos. Lomachenko is a step-up fight. And all those fights are available. We haven't seen Devin Haney being mandated to fight anybody yet from his mandatory that he was supposed to have. They calling each other out. Lomachenko calls him a coward. Devin Haney been calling him out since for a long time. He never got the fight. Lomachenko went to fight to unify with Teofimo Lopez, but Devin Haney been wanting the Lomachenko fight for a long time. Both of them are calling each other out. Make the fight. Can somebody send some paperwork towards each other? Devin Haney, you want that fight with Lomachenko? Send the paperwork. Lomachenko, you want that fight with Devin Haney? Tell your people to send that paperwork. That's a good fight. That's a available fight. And the WBC, I would know, would be like, you know what? Shit, this is going to be a good money fight. Yeah, I'll take this fight. Send the paperwork. Send the paperwork. Lomachenko and Devin Haney is the best fight available. Lomachenko is the best fight available for Devin Haney. If he's not required to fight his mandatory. My fault, y'all. My fault. Let me go back. My fault. He said, Pancho, one more time. Pancho, I got you, Tony. Tony, I got you.
Anyway. Then it's on me. Then it's not a soul. Setting it means me. Had a mad bone. Wait a minute. Spin me when I'm low. Then it's not a show, man. When it's not a fiend.
Tony, I got you, my brother. Professor, hold on, let me get you right here. Professor Goods. Thank you for clarifying why Canelo did that, because I really did appreciate when Wilder did that for Ortiz. Exactly. Yeah. Good looking out, my brother. I appreciate it, Professor Good. Yeah, that's honorable. Like, people forget about this sport being, he looking out for the dude. Here's your paycheck. Here's your family. He was a sparring partner. He's looking out for the dude, man. That's his friend. You know what? That's how people got to see it as well. Like, we lose this type of thing, or I can't find the word, but we lose this. These fighters are human too. They're not pit bulls. They're not chicken. They're humans, bro. And for Canelo Alvarez, I think Canelo Alvarez actually took the good time. Remember, he's taking it in between. He's taking this fight in between to do this whether it's a mandatory, whether he's doing it for his boy. Hold on, my fault. Tony, much respect, Punch Wrong Boxing in the chat. Smash the like button and show support for the hard work and the best unbiased boxing channel. Good looking out. I appreciate it, Tony. Always, man. Always, 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 my brother. While we're so in tune into breaking, this is why, excuse me, this is why, oh, where my boy at? My boy. Everybody subscribe to Transcend the Sports. EM, what's good, brother? Mad Dog in the building. What's good? Prime Fighting Champion. What's good? Ale, dímelo, mi hermano. Ed, Tony, Stephen, what's good? Damn Punch, where do you find that Pancho clip? JB, Ed. Nas, yo, I just, man, I think this is a beautiful sport, man. I think that we do a disservice sometimes. And this is the reason why I don't like to, Michelle Rivera needs to get mentioned as a counter. Yes, Michelle Rivera. That's my boy, Michelle Rivera. He's going to be on the show this week. Michelle Rivera going to be on the show this week. I chopped it up with him. We're just going to figure out what day. Probably tomorrow, or probably Wednesday. I'm going to chop it up with Michelle Rivera, so y'all can stay tuned to that. Pedro, what's good? Canelo ducking computer. Yeah, salute, EM. Loma versus the only fight I'm interested for Devin. Yeah, I feel you, Rap Star. I think that's the best fight available. I think that's the best fight available. I did a poll. Matter of fact, I did a poll on the channel. I did a poll to see what Drunky Nation wants for your boy Dev. I said Devin Haney has not been ordered to fight any mandatories yet in negotiations to fight Jorge Linares, which means he's open to fight basically the best available. Who should Devin Haney fight next? Vasily Lomachenko came in at 70%. Jorge Linares in 12%. Javier Fortuna comes in 6%. Nakatani comes in 7%. And Richard Comey comes in 4%. So 1.6K voted. So go vote. Go to my community and you can vote for that. But Lomachenko is 70%, so the fans want to see Vasily Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. And if it's not Lomachenko, then people are picking Linares. But I think that will actually clarify a lot of things. If Devin Haney goes out there, fights Lomachenko, beats Lomachenko, then all these WBC shenanigans, and to be honest, I don't want people to fight. I don't want people to risk their lives because the WBC made these stupid decisions. It's not because of that. But it will clear a lot of shit up. Yeah, Rap Star Boxing. It will clear a lot of shit up. It will bring weight back into that WBC belt. It would. It will bring back weight to that WBC belt. But us collectively have to hold WBC through the fight. We got to hold them. We can't give them a pass. Because this is the reason. The only reason why Devin Haney is actually devalued is because of the WBC. They made this shit. And I'm always going to say this. I want Dev and I want Bill Haney to go at the WBC. Do not argue. Do not debate with other boxing channels when you're not going to do the same thing on the WBC. I don't think it's fair. Go after the WBC because of the WBC shenanigans is why you get the email tag or the paper champion tag. That's the WBC because they said Teofimo Lopez is the undisputed. Because they said that he is undisputed and the franchise is the supreme belt in the lightweight division and for the WBC organization. They are the one that devalued Devin Haney. They are the one that watered down their own belt. So when somebody argues and debate, oh, but Devin Haney is this, don't argue with me. Don't debate with me. You go and call the WBC and talk to Mauricio Sudamon because Mauricio Sudamon, the sugar daddy, a.k.a. Huggy Bear, is the one that devalued Devin Haney. I'm just reporting the news. But he go after Lomachenko. Get that fight. You've been calling it. That's the fight that you've been wanting for so long. It's right there for the taking. Send them a term sheet just like I send Gary Russell Jr. or Lomachenko. Tell Bobby Arim to send them a term sheet or whatever because you don't got no big fight. You just lost the hottest boxer in Teofimo Lopez. Shout out to Triller for looking out for Teofimo Lopez and his worth and his value. Teofimo Lopez is gonna change the game in that sense, just like Devin Haney is changing the game, being his own promoter. These young fighters. Shout out to Kid Austin as well. Go check out that interview that I did with him. Yeah, ESPN was mad. Even Max Kellerman said that. ESPN should be on Bobby Arim's neck. This is what happened, and this is the good thing. This is the good thing. You know why? Because now networks, you know what? Now networks is going to be looking at how they give these budgets to these promoters. These promoters is actually trying to fuck the networks. Bob Arum was fucking the network. This shit woke up ESPN. They're going to be like, oh shit, I gave you this $84 million budget. And this is what y'all do to me, right? This young kid gave me 4.2 views. And you're going to let him go because you wanted to stash the money in your pocket, Bobby. I give you all this money for that. So you did the value Bud Crawford? So you did the value Teofimo Lopez? What the fuck do I got left? Huh? Oh, okay. All right. Now these networks ain't going to give money. Just because of Bobby Arum, it looks like Bob Arum just don't want to take his money because he feels like he's going to take his money to the grave. He's going to take his whole company to the grave. So if I was Edgar Berlanga, who's boys with Teofimo Lopez, I'll be looking at them. And I know that Jay Prince is doing this thing too. He's seen this shit. I know he got plan B. They dropped the ball. And Teofimo Lopez exposed them. And by exposing Bob Arum, you exposed him to everybody. To the point ESPN be like, okay, now I know, huh? Because remember, these networks are given the responsibility of these promoters. They just giving the money to the contractors and the promoters who are the contractor. They're the one that's giving it to his workers. It's no business of ESPN what the fighters are getting, but now they're like, oh shit, I want this kid. You what? What the fuck you mean that you ain't gonna give him more than $2 million? God damn it, I gave you $84 million, Bobby. ESPN is lit. But yo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to call it out. I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm going to go live, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be chopping it up. Probably got Michelle Rivera coming through, showing us love. Shout out to all the boxers out there. Shout out to all the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators. They put their life on the line for pure entertainment. All the Canelo haters, man. Stop it. You're looking like a fool out there. Have some more respect for yourself. Have some self-respect. Preserve the sport of boxing. Be an instrument to help the sport of boxing. All right? Stop trying to break the boxing down. Black and Brown Boxing in the building. Everybody subscribe to Black and Brown. Yo, Black and Brown, you going to go live? Let the people know you're going to go live next? Or anybody that's about to go live, let me know. We could go to the channel. We could go to your channel right now. Who's going to go live? Black and Brown. Talk to me. You going to go live or what? Black and Brown Boxing got the hottest Friday show with the Free Smoke Friday, bro. It be lit. Major Key Boxing live right now. Okay, Major Key Boxing live right now. So everybody go to Major Key. I'm going after Major Key Boxing. All right, Major Key Boxing is live right now. Then after that, Black and Brown Boxing. Okay, yo, shout out to everybody. Shout out to D-Style Boxing. Shout out to Raw Boxing TV. Subscribe to Raw Boxing TV. Subscribe to Black and Brown Boxing. You're going to go after that. Everybody stay tuned, especially Black and Brown Boxing on a Friday where it's lit. Everybody from the UITBC be going to Black and Brown. Everybody be debating the best cage out there on a Friday night. But Black and Brown, you're gonna go later on tonight. Major Key Boxing is going on right now. And shout out to all the boxing content creators, whether we agree or disagree on each other's content. All our wishes, yo, we preserve the sport of boxing. Let's do right by the sport of boxing. Let's do right by these boxers, whether you respect, whether it is your favorite fighter or not. Let's do what's right. God bless each and every one of y'all. Love y'all. God bless. And on to the next.